Hey everybody, it's 13th Wolfman. Today is day 16 of the 31 days of horror. Yeah, 31 days of horror. 31 movies, 31 days. I'm not the only one doing this. There's the one and only MSJ. I am the Ice Lord. Double Shot J. Tony has 9 fingers. Carly 317. Retro Horror, Random Horror, and many others. Go check them out while you're checking this out. Always like, subscribe, share, and comment. I always want to know what you have to say. With that being said, well, let's get on with it. That's right. We're gonna work our way into a new one. This movie that I'm gonna talk about today, it doesn't really fall into horror. I bought it as a box set from Vinegar Syndrome, televised terror. It's one of the 3 movies that were in that box set, and they're made for, from what I understood, they were made for TV horror films. This one feels more like a suspenseful drama more than horror. You know, it's got Dennis Quaid, Gwyneth Paltrow's mom, Blythe Danner. And this is like the one time where you look at Blythe Danner and you go, oh, because she's so young, you're like, oh, well, I can now see that Blythe Danner and Gwyneth Paltrow kind of look alike, as, you know, they could be each other's sisters if you could get 1978's Blythe Danner to meet up with today's Gwyneth Paltrow, you know. But Blythe Danner today, I don't think really looks much like her daughter. You know, or her daughter looks much like... Gwyneth Paltrow doesn't look much like Blythe Danner. That being said, spent way too much time talking about that. We have a movie where this girl named Gail... The movie starts out in a hospital. And this girl has just been raped, Gail. And now we go into kind of a flashback scene. They've been doing this since the 70s, I guess. We go into a flashback scene and we do that thing where we start at the beginning and we get caught up to that point where we started at, and then we continue on from there. And Gail, she's a newer girl at school. She's been there for a little while, and her best friend is trying to set her up with Dennis Quaid's friend. And Dennis Quaid, I mean, this is one of his very early roles, one of his first movies. And they go out on a double date, you know. Gwyneth Paltrow. Gail's mom, Blythe Danner, is way overprotective of her daughter. I mean, way, way overprotective. She says, be home at 12 o'clock at night, you know, at midnight. And she's 20 minutes late, and her mom, you know, loses her shit, loses her cool about the whole thing. The father... It's hard to get a read on the father. The father's just kind of blasé about things. I mean, it's really weird how he's not freaking out. I mean, he trusts his daughter and everything, but he's just there, taking up space, it feels like. She gets harassed on the phone. It sounds a lot like, you know, when a stranger calls, but it's not. But she gets harassed on the phone. She gets harassed at school. I mean, someone's leaving notes in her locker saying you're a tramp. I've been watching you. I know, you know, stuff like that. And so I don't want to give too much more away, but it's an interesting movie. It doesn't feel like a horror film. And the movie that I'm talking about is called Are You Alone in the House? And this is the young lady that plays Gail. I'm not sure. I guess that would be Kathleen Biller. Blythe Danner, Tony Bell, Robin Mattinson, Trisha O'Neill, Dennis Quaid, Alan Fudge, and Scott Colby as the potential new boyfriend. John Travolta's sister, Ellen Travolta, does show up in this movie. She's been in a lot of stuff. She played Chachi's mom on Happy Days. She played Scott Baio's mom on Charles in Charge. You know, she's had her own career. She's not as famous as her brother, but she has had her own career. A lot of TV stuff. But yeah, this is an interesting one. Like I said, it doesn't really fall into horror. It does have a suspenseful feel to it because you're kind of curious who's doing this the whole time. You're like, what's going on? Who's doing it? Who's doing it? You know, so you're trying to figure it out. So in that way, it's kind of a suspenseful drama, like I said. I don't know what else to say about this. I liked it. Did not like. It's not that I disliked it. I like this movie. I just don't know what else to say about it because I can't say too much without giving too much away. So please, if you get a chance, if you want to check it out, it's called Are You Alone in the House? No real special features on this. There's one about the music score and something else. So that being said, it came out in 1978. I don't know what channel it was on, but Vinegar Syndrome's got it as part of a box set of Televised Terror. The other two movies will be coming up in this 31 days, and who knows? Maybe it'll be a little bit more than just a suspenseful drama. Maybe not. I don't know. A lot of these movies this month are movies I haven't watched or haven't seen in a long time, so never know. As always, I am the 13th Wolfman, and I'm on the prowl.